Thank you for my site, and please watch this video all the way through. This is going to be relevant to your buyer needs and also your listing needs. So if you have a home that's listed in a specific area, a designated area, you can offer them, as well as the buyer's agent, to have them call me. We can offer them a much lower rate when your home is listed in a specific approved area, and also if you have a buyer that's looking in this area. So I'm going to go through where those areas are. This is not a USDA loan. This is a conventional. It's not an FHA. It's not a VA. This is a conventional loan, which means you can put as little as 3% down. So the conventional guidelines are the same. It's 620 plus credit score. There's no income limit for this program. They do not have to be first-time home buyers. It can go up to the county loan limit, which is a high balance as well. Owner occupied only, and as little as 3% down. And what this also benefit is, with a much lower interest rate, your buyer can potentially purchase a higher priced home because the interest rate is going to be a lot lower on a conventional, so they can push that payment up a little bit if it wasn't in this designated area. So let me pop into that. My name is Nathan Rufty with Canopy Mortgage, a licensed mortgage professional in Arizona, California, Nevada, and Utah. So those are the licensed states that I am currently licensed in. Canopy's licensed in multiple states, but I'm only licensed in those 4 states. But I'd like to connect with you in those 4 states. If you have a buyer or you're a realtor and you have a preferred lender that doesn't know about this program, I would love to connect with you. But here, I'm going to have the link on the site. Here is the site right here. So I'm going to have this site below. But what you need to do, the site's kind of a little bit clunky, not too much, but you have to do some things to it. So take your scroll bar here, because it says down to 540 loan amount, purchase amount down here. I want you to take it all the way to the 2 million mark. And what you can do is you can click in and out, and it's going to grab some areas. So right now I'm just in Phoenix right now. So I'm going to move this map around. You see here, this shaded area, you're going to have to go in a little bit more. And then you're going to have to move it around, because it takes a little while. There's a lot of moving parts here that I found out. And you're going to have to move it around and show the shaded areas once they pop up. Let me get in a little bit closer. And then I'm going to come out. As you can see, it's thinking over here. Let's see all this shaded area right here. So you just move the cursor around. And if you have this home listed right here, it's in an approved area. It's for $375. So I'm just going to keep moving this shade around. Or you can put in a specific address right here, and it's going to pop up in that area. So if I grab this address here, let me just grab it. Since it's already in that area, we know that it is. It's going to say Phoenix. I'm going to click on it, and it's approved right here. But you can see all these listings. These are listings. Some are pending, active listings. They'll show pending right here. If it says pending, it'll be right here. But you can see, I'm going to scroll out, and then you're going to scroll back in, and it's going to grab some more area. That's the clunky part about this site. But if these houses that you have listed, you can offer. That's a lot in Phoenix. Now I'm going to go out here. There's a map in every city. It's not going to be in high dollar amounts. It's not going to be here in Scottsdale. But let me go into California, and I'm going to scroll in. I'm going to let for the map doing its thinking, and then I'm going to move it around here. I'm going to go into Rancho. Let me go in. But you can see it takes a little while. See the shaded area. So I'm going to go out a little bit. And it's going to grab some little bit more shaded areas. Go back in. That's the bad part about this site, but it works. Look at this house, $2.5 million. So it's not limited to the purchase amount. It could be anything. Now, it is limited, though, to the county loan limit. So all these houses here in Rancho Cucamonga, Ontario, we're probably going to dip in here to Fontana. But look at all this area. So you can see houses anywhere between $299 all the way to $998. So it's active. And like I said, they're going to show, here's a pending one. So this is going to show pending. But if you're a realtor and you have a listing, check your listing, because you can offer that potential buyer a much lower interest rate. Now, what I did I'm going to have this link below to this site. So I'm going to have this URL right here in this video below. But you can see this is a huge area. Now, as you go out more, it's not going to grab the area, unfortunately. So you got to scroll in and you got to scroll out. So yes, like I said, it's a little clunky. But look at all this area here in Rialto. And I know it's going to go into San Bernardino. But this is a huge area. So if you got to check your listing, if you have a listing in these areas, pop in the address and say you can mark it. You can have potentially, obviously they got to qualify for it, of course, a much lower interest rate. And I want to show you what Canopy has to offer right here. So if you've got one of these homes in this area and you have a buyer that's looking in these areas, like I said, there's areas everywhere. Not all areas are approved, but every state has an approved area. I'm licensed in California, Arizona, Nevada, and Utah at the moment. But you can see, go in, go out. You're going to have to go in, you're going to have to go out a little bit to grab more area. Okay? You can see, look at all that. That's here in California. We can do other states, but you get the gist of it. Put your address in here if you have a listing, or if you have a potential buyer that's looking in San Bernardino, and you have all these properties available for them. Plug it into this site right here where the address is, and it's going to say it might be approved or not, and we can get them into this program. And what I want to show you, here's Canopy. This is my back office. So I got the conforming community, which is this program that we're talking about. Now I put this in as a 5. Let me go in here for a scenario with you. I put it in as a 500,000, a 5% down. Now they can put 3% down, 18% down, whatever they want to put down. I just did 5% so I can get a comparison. I did a 700 credit score, so they can be whatever, but I just did 700 so we can have a comparison. A conforming 30-year fixed. Okay, that's what I did there. This is the same scenario. So both of these have that same loan amount, same price, credit score, down payment. These are the same. Okay, so you can see the interest rate today is 6.75 on this community program. 6.75. If it's not in that shaded area, then today we're offering at 7.375 based on those filters of 5% down with the 700 plus credit score on a conventional loan. As I'm doing this today, which is, what are we at? May 9th of 2024. We all know where rates are at right now. They're high. So if I wanted to come in here and do a rate table, you guys know anything in parentheses, they're going to get a rebate. So if they want that same loan, we can give them almost a 0.5% rebate. But I'm going to go apples to apples, so 6.75 to 7.375. Look at that payment. Payment almost $200 cheaper it is. Now this is the breakdown. It's just PI. You got the mortgage insurance. You're going to have the county property taxes, or it's going to be based on a purchase amount, and the homeowner insurance is going to be based on what they're going to get a quote on. But PI to PI, you can see the difference: $32.80, $30.80. So it's a $200 difference payment, because that property that you have listed, or you have a buyer looking into that particular area, is open to this program. They must qualify for it, of course, but the adjustments are going to be different based on, obviously, the credit score and based on the down payment. But I wanted you guys to see the difference between that 500,000 with 5% down at a 700. Now, obviously, higher the credit score, more down their credit score, the rate's going to be a lot different. It might give them more rebate, might cost them more. But this is the regular conforming if it's not in that shaded area. Now, the rate table, if I want to get 6.75, then look what the cost is today, 1.722 to get that 6.75. And all they have to do is go in that area that you have that home listed for sale, or if you have a buyer that's looking in that particular area. I'd love to connect with you, talk to you about this program, get them pre-qualified. Obviously, we've got to fill an application out, run the credit, and look in that particular shaded area here. And I'm going to have this link below, but look at all that. That is a huge shaded area. Now, as I go out, we're going to lose some of that. So that's why you got to go in, go back out, and it's going to grab those shaded areas, okay? So that's the only thing bad about this thing is you got to go in and out. But if you have a particular address, put that address in right here in this search bar, and it'll come up. Yes, it's approved, or it's not an approved area. But look how big that is. That's a huge area. with quite a few homes into it that you have listed for sale, or you have a buyer that's looking into this particular area. And these are not bad. This is pending, probably a bunch of them here in Cal. Pending, probably. No, it's active. So it's probably a condo. And you can come down here and obviously do your filters that you can do: condo, mobile home, single family dwelling. So we can do something like that for your buyer, and that's all that's going to pull up is these particular properties. But here's your filters below if you want to look for your buyer in that particular area as well. And these are active listings and pendings. But I'm going to have this link below for you guys to check out your listing and or your buyers if they're looking in this particular area. I'm also going to have my rate. Now, this is not going to be on our rate because it's a specific area. But I'm going to have our rates below, a link to another video that you can check out our interest rates. But this is a community program, okay? But like I said, 620, no income limit. So anybody making any kind of money from 75,000 to 500,000 can qualify this program because there's no income limit. It's a county loan limit, obviously, whatever the county that the home is particular in. 3% minimum down payment. Up to that county loan limits. The high balance, obviously, it's a 5% down. Not limited to first-time home buyers, but it is an owner-occupied purchase, so you can't purchase it as a second home or an investment property. And the benefits are you can see the rate difference as of today. Look at that rate difference. That is a huge rate difference. So that means that payment is $200 less on this program, which means they can buy a higher-priced home in this particular area. $200, that's a huge purchase amount increase. Now, obviously, the property taxes, the homeowner's insurance, and the mortgage insurance is going to eat into that $200 because of the higher price point. But your buyer can qualify if it's in that area. All my contact information below. This link here is going to be below that you can check out your buyers and your sellers. And also have other videos below that I'd love for you to look and review. My name is Nathan Rufty with Canopy Mortgage. If you like this video, please share it amongst your realtor community. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Comment if you want to discuss this further, or call me direct at 909. Call or text 909-503-5600. All my contact information is below. Thank you for watching this whole entire video. Hopefully this was helpful for you. I think that it was because of this community program. And we offer it, but it's on conventional only. It's not FHA, VA, or USDA. Conventional loans only. I look forward to connecting with you. Have a great day.